Hi, I'm Michael Monasterio, and the name of my program is Have You Noticed Beacon Lately? I'm here on the edge of the Hudson River to show you how beautiful it is down here. You know, we're only 60 miles north of New York. Across the river is Newburgh, which was a main industrial hub for hundreds of years. Here on the Beacon side, Beacon has become a magnet, a center, if you will, for culture. And that's what our show's about. The visual arts, the performing arts, antiquing is really big here. The DIA, the largest modern art museum in the world, is right here, right over that hill. The focus of the show is to show what is in this town, basically, and why I love it. I'm a Beacon resident, and I want to share my love of Beacon with you. Thank you.
The town where I'm from is flat and the hills are brown. When I moved up here, I just couldn't wait to get out and get into all this. There's so many nice things around us. Just have to get out and notice them.
Beacon, New York, nestled at the base of Mount Beacon. It was a New York City vacation spot for generations. Enjoy our hiking and nature getaways. Bed and breakfast with breathtaking Hudson River views. The historic roundhouse at the falls. Antique dealers. Specialty shops. We have everything from coffee houses to fine dining to great pizza and delis. Art galleries, theaters, and cultural centers. Historic sites. Captivating views. Just minutes from other Hudson Valley attractions. Then there's Deet Stadium for concerts and semi-pro Renegades baseball. It's like a hidden treasure. Then there's the DIA, the largest modern art museum in the world, and the #1 international tourist attraction in the Hudson Valley. Or just enjoy a quiet day with your private Hudson River. Beacon, New York, just 60 miles north of Manhattan. Have you noticed Beacon lately?
Mayor Randy Casal.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Michael. The art community in the city is really an economic engine of our city, and it's really been one of our turnarounds in our city through the arts. Not only art itself, but the musical talent of our people and the writing talent of our people. The city is really diversified, and because of it, it really has helped our economy. And we're hoping to build on it, and hopefully your show will be successful, and all the artists will find success in Beacon, and people will want to come to our city for a tourist attraction. This Saturday alone, there are going to be music artists performing down at the Roundhouse, and all summer long they're going to have concerts down there of local artists in Beacon that have been performing for years, and there'll be big life-size posters of them on the windows of the building. And every Saturday there'll be some kind of concert down there. So hopefully it'll draw tourism and stimulate the economy in the city of Beacon.
And what other kind of programs do you have coming this summer? Anything off the top of your head?
Off the top of our head, I'm sure the people that did electric windows will probably be looking to do something again this summer. And Fourth Wall, always trying to do something down at the theater to build the success of the theater, and hopefully they'll be successful, and the full theater will be open in a year or so. And hopefully we'll build up to our centennial, which is next year. During the months of May and June next year, we'll be 100 years old, May 15th. And hopefully all this will draw a lot of attraction to the city. And not to be remiss to say, if the Incline River is successful and they rebuild the Incline Railroad, the tourism will really be an attraction in our city, and that's what our economy is based on right now.
Thank you so much. So you coming on the 25th? Are you coming?
I will definitely be there for the luncheon you're having at the Howland Center on the 25th. Your luncheon is a gourmet luncheon buffet and Broadway quality entertainment. It's great to know you're trying to raise money for the Howland in the arts through this, and hopefully it's successful and you can have them weekly, if not monthly, in the city of Beacon.
How do you feel about the Howland Cultural Center, like because of how long it's been here?
It's a cornerstone of our city. It's been here forever, and it's a historical building. It's beautiful, and a lot of great events go on in there. So hopefully you can continue to raise money to keep it going.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us. Cultural Center. It's been part of the Beacon community for 150 years. We have a program, my company, Passing the Torch Through the Arts. On April 25th at noon, we'll be hosting a program called Broadway Comes to Beacon. We'll be bringing Broadway quality talent here to the Howland at lunch, 12 noon, for a gourmet lunch, 3 courses, and 45 minutes of amazing entertainment. We want you to come and inviting the whole community. It's non-for-profit, and all the funds are going for the Howland, this building I'm standing in front of, to keep it open, because it has been a cornerstone of Beacon arts and culture for many, many years and many generations. Anyway, like I said, the name of the show is Have You Noticed Beacon Lately? And I invite you to join us.
I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't keep me down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost.
Oh, so we're going to be in this together?
Yes,
That's great.
I'm Michael Monasterio, and this is...
Florence, North Carolina.
Yes, and we're at the Howland Cultural Center. This is our opening. Piece for the new show. Have You Noticed Beacon Lately? It's a show that I'm writing and producing. I'm trying to spotlight local arts and culture in Beacon, this town we live in and that we love. And Florence runs this beautiful center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get behind the camera, and Florence is going to give us like a tour, tell us about the center, about herself and her involvement here, and then you can just enjoy it.
Well, you mentioned the fact that this is the Howland Center and that we have an art show. And I'd like to let everyone know that this is the member show. The people who are showing here in this month are members of the Howland Cultural Center, and they have a show here once a year, usually in April. And we have 35 artists on the walls, which is just great.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about the Howland itself?
Now, the Howland, this building is a work of art in itself. It was designed by one of this country's great architects, Richard Morris Hunt, and it was his brother-in-law, Joseph Howland, General Joseph Howland, a Civil War general, who asked Richard Morris Hunt to design a library for the area because there was absolutely nothing like that way back in 1872, which is when this library opened. And it remained a library until 1976, when it was just, the library was just too small, or the building was too small, rather, for the library, and they had to move out, and they're down the street. And since then, it has become a cultural center for the arts and culture, and we have everything from art exhibitions to just every kind of music that you can think of, from chamber music to jazz to blues to rock and roll. Poetry readings once a month, open mic where people can come in and just perform whatever it is that they'd like to show they can do. And we're planning to have a country blues, not a country blues, I'm sorry, a country music jam session on the third Tuesday of every month. And in between all of that, we rent the space for parties and weddings and recitals and just about anything that people have in mind. So it is a truly community center, and we're very proud of it. We love it.
How long have you been here?
I've been associated with the Howland Center since 1986. 2 years after I moved into Beacon.
Oh, great. And what would you say, I don't know, membership? What kind of membership do we have, the Howland?
What kind of a membership? Well, from year to year it varies, but we usually have between 300 and 400 people.
Right. Are they all artists or lovers of art? Or?
No, they're not all artists, but I think they're all lovers of art and music. They love what's presented here and what's available to them. And they support that year after year, many of them.
And what kind of tourists come to visit the Howland every year? Tourists? Did you have tourists, local tourists, or tourists come from the area, different areas to come?
I can't say that we do have very many tourists coming in, but we do have a lot of visitors that come up from the city or from other states. It seems that the word has gotten out that Beacon is the mecca for the art world right now. So we do have a lot of people coming into Beacon, and the Howland Center is one of the places they want to see. And of course, another thing I want to say about the members also support this building because the building is on the historic register. Designed by Richard Morris Hunt, one of this country's great architects. He also designed the entrance to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the breakers in Newport, the pedestal for the Statue of Liberty. So you can see we're in great company. And it was his brother-in-law, General Joseph Howland, who commissioned him to design a library for the community. And it remained a library from 1872 until 1976, and then they had to move out because it was just too small, and it has been a cultural center ever since. Art, music, poetry, parties, everything you can imagine.
I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't keep me down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost.